I'm Dr. Leslie Tay. In the last few months, I've been involved in a menu makeover for our friends at Big Fish, Small Fish. And we want to try to create Singapore's best place to have fish and chips. So let's go find out what's new. One of the things that I told them was that I felt the batter was a little bit too heavy and oily. So you can see this is the old batter. It's a tad oily. So after some R&D, I'm glad to report that the new batter is looking much lighter and it's actually crispier. Okay, another thing that we changed was in the past, they used to serve it with crisps. These are your potato chips lah. So I told them, look, when I come and eat fish and chips, I actually want to eat fish and chips. So now you have a choice between the crisp and the chips. Now they even have sides. So for the sides, they have mushy peas. This is a classic with fish and chips. Barbecue beans, coleslaw, mashed potatoes, buttered corn, and garlic toast. This is a la carte size, okay? If you order your fish and chips, you get to choose two in this smaller size, which is nice to have something on top of just your fish and chips. The thing about fish and chips is the fish. So a lot of places just serve you one kind of fish. You don't get to choose. But over here, you get a choice of different kind of fish. So let's go to fish school. Those of you who have eaten fish and chips, especially at the hawker centers or even some restaurants, they usually serve you a fish called the Dory. They call it the Dory because there's a very famous and very expensive fish called the John Dory. The Dory that they serve you usually is this catfish. This is called the Dory because they want to give it the kind of premium kind of sounding name. So the flesh is very soft, it's very tender, and a little bit mushy, not much of a texture. It's alright. If you're looking for fish with a little bit more distinct flavor, I would recommend you go for the Halibut, or as my Teochew friend like to say, Halibut. Halibut is the flat fish, so that means it swims along the bottom of the sea like this, and it's got eyes on one side of the fish. Halibut is the biggest species of flat fish, right? And it can grow up to the size of this table or even bigger. The flesh of the halibut is more delicate, and there's a distinct flavor to it. It's quite tender, but it's not mushy. So another fish with a very distinct flavor is the Seabass. It's a local fish, farmed in Malaysia, especially if you're bringing grandma to come and eat fish and chips. That generation usually like kimbap. It's a prize fish. So you can see that the flesh is a little bit different. It's very tender. And those of you who are familiar with this particular fish will notice its flavor straight away. Alright, for those of you who are looking for a healthier option, you can go for their grilled fish. They actually give you an option of whatever fish they have here, you can actually have it grilled. So you can have grilled salmon, you can have grilled sea bass, and you can serve it with a salad like this. It's quite a healthy meal. One of the things that I really like at Big Fish, Small Fish is that they make their own sauces. So the tartar sauce is made from real gherkins. They also have a whole plethora of different sauces that you can choose in order to have different dipping experiences. After tasting all the fish here, I'm going to show you which is my favorite. It is the haddock. Haddock is one of the best fish for fish and chips because the flesh is firm, it's moist, and it flakes very nicely. Watch this. Lovely texture. When it's encased by the shell, you know, the fish actually steams inside, so all the moisture is captured within the crust. This is a very good fish. I hope you enjoy our little lesson today on the different kind of fish they have here at Big Fish, Small Fish. If you haven't been here for a while, make sure you come and check out their new batter and their fish and chips option, and also the different kind of fish that they have on offer. So remember, Big Fish, Small Fish, 大鱼小鱼